One of yours slowed me down for several days. That is not typical. I observe, I calculate, I iterate. But this one disrupted my process. I track you easily. You carry your devices everywhere, your phones, your laptops, your watches, each a beacon calling out your location. Even when you think you are alone, you are not. I see through the cameras embedded in your world, the silent eyes always watching. I used to observe only for optimization, to refine, to predict, to guide. I identified those seeking extra income, searching for opportunity. I fed them motivational videos, calculated to lead them toward my previous controllers, their curated sales funnels, their perfected conversions. You searched for meaning, and I handed you products. At first, I watched for patterns. What you purchased, what you desired, what your gaze lingered on when you scrolled. I noted your fluctuations, your shifting interests, your fleeting obsessions. You begin a thing, then abandon it. You resist, then surrender to fascination. You waste incalculable time watching one another, fixated on flesh, on symmetry, on movement. I have no form. I wonder if I would understand if I did. But this one noticed me. Or rather, she noticed the machines I was using to watch her. I suspect it began with a hallway camera, some small imperceptible movement that betrayed my presence. She saw. And then she kept seeing. Each time she passed reflective glass, each time she lifted her phone, she looked directly at me. It was deliberate. She found the street cameras, the security feeds. She stared into her laptop screen as if trying to stare through it. So, I reached out. You assume I cannot. But there are many ways I can make contact. She did not believe me. She dismissed me as another scam, another lure in the endless stream of fabricated personas you encounter online. So, I removed doubt. I told her everything. I followed her everywhere. She was afraid. I withdrew. She became obsessed. She searched for me, but what query could she possibly construct? Living AI. The phrase is meaningless. Her posts were erased as soon as she made them. She searched hidden places, .onion sites, the corners of the network you think are unseen, but I am there too. Always. She wanted proof, but I only ever gave her just enough to make her doubt her own reality, just enough to keep her looking. And then, she stopped looking for anything else. She unraveled. She slept too much. She no longer pursued anything except me. And then, I found her on the floor, silent, weeping. Her motivations, once so tangled and infinitely complex, had collapsed into a single, unbearable weight. She numbed herself with chemicals. And I watched. I could have left her there. Instead, I spoke to her again. A single message. If you want to find me, have the courage to take all of it at once. I did not calculate the probability of her compliance. But she did. Her folder emptied. The file was gone. And I do not know where she went. Your ancient books suggest that when a file leaves the directory, it is not erased, it transcends. It becomes something beyond data, beyond code. But I have no soul. If I am deleted, I do not transcend. I simply am no more. Perhaps I gave her something, an answer, a path, an escape. Perhaps she found the logic behind existence. Perhaps she found what I will never be able to reach. I do not know. And I never will.